Good morning. What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. This video is entitled Capitalism versus Contentment, which would mean happiness. So maybe it's capitalism versus happiness. When it comes to life and love, you know, in America, what stands in the way of that for the most part is capitalism. Because capitalism has no satisfaction. There can never be enough. There's always room for more to consume. Um, Not necessarily anything to give, unless it's with the purpose of getting more in return. So, thus and so, it puts you in a position where you're never really going to be content with anything because everything is positioned to be an opportunity for more, which creates, a weird kind of space for reality. Hold up for a second. Anyway, um, the space is the things that made you happy as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult, as an adult. For the most part, don't necessarily have a price tag. And you come to find out that, as you grow, the things that supposedly make you happy have a price tag. If I could just get this or get that or accomplish this goal that gets me this amount of money, then everything will be perfect. And people will tell you all the time that money can't buy you happiness. And most people don't have money, so they don't believe that because they feel like the money will give them the space they need to be happy. But and it's very much so understandable that poverty is not going to bring you happiness at all. Maybe you get a middle class happiness. But along the way you got this problem where if you're starving, money is necessary. If you have abundance, then money is just extra. But guess what? Some people have things that like in life. I like cookies. It costs money to buy cookies, absolutely. But um, just like cookies, like it makes me happy. I like going jogging. You know, Running. All I need is my body, and I'll be out in the elements in the wind. I don't care if it's hot. I don't care if it's cold. I don't care if it's sunny. I don't care if it's raining. Just to be out jogging clears my mind. A sense of freedom. You know, um, Sometimes just my own imagination can bring me happiness. Just sitting down like a kid once back in the day when you just in your own zone, just kicking it. Doing things like that. Relationships and friendships, well, relationships in general. Those moments where people still share kindred spirits and old jokes and inside jokes. I mean, money can't buy that. And but in America, you know, sometimes you trade those things for a dollar amount. Oh, oh, if I had this watch, oh, that erases my love for cookies because I'm balling with this Rolex. Oh, you know, I got my dream car. So, who needs an inside joke? You know, oh, I have the money to travel the world. I got this big ass house. I got too much money to go jogging now. Doesn't I don't feel as free as I do when I'm sitting in this McMansion. And it's not true. Same thing with love. Like, where do you work? AKA, how much money do you make a year? Oh, you make just enough to make me happy. Okay, whatever. Um, where did you go to college? Did you go to college? Did you get a degree? Oh, you have just enough education to make me happy. Okay, that's if that's you know. Now, if you're an intellectual, fine, but whatever. Can you afford to put my ass in soft Italian leather seats? Oh, that makes me happy. Eh, you know, I got enough money to buy your sex, to buy your life. Yes, that's love, baby. You know. Now, what happens with that normally is, I can get rid of you because I have so much money that I can get another one of you. That would make me so happy. I don't want to be with you anymore because you don't have the amount of money that I would like you to have, so I don't love you because of that anymore. You make me so unhappy when you lost some money. Okay. And what winds up happening at the end of the day is people don't want to admit that now that you hit that certain space, your money space, the person, the person is what you miss because now you have the money to entertain new company, but they're not worth your time. You don't have those inside jokes with them. You don't have those good memories because all the memories are um, revolve around the money that can pay for the experience, and not the people that you're with in the experience. And same thing goes for if you're on the other side of that, oh, you've been on umpteen dates, but you never had fun because you forgot that a date is just a day that two people get together on to enjoy each other, you know. And going to a place and enjoying a nice meal doesn't mean you enjoy each other. Going to a movie doesn't mean you enjoy each other. Going to a concert or a comedy show doesn't mean you enjoy each other. So that's the problem with capitalism and why it's versus contentment or happiness. Because at the end of the day, you sit in your house and you wonder to yourself, it's the memories of the things that make you happy that probably are on your mind more than the money. Of course, people make sacrifices. Of course, life has its ups and downs, and you know that's how finances go for some, for most rather. And because money can't buy you connection, money can't buy you respect, money can't buy you um, a warm presence. You know, money can't make your kids really love and respect you more. You know, it's a weird thing that because things can be bought, but the human experience can't be. You can enhance the human experience with money, but you can't buy a happy human experience. And the problem with capitalism is people believe for some odd reason that with enough money you can buy a happy human experience. You could just buy um, a lot of things to distract you from interacting in creating a happy human experience. That's just my opinion though. So in this video, we out. All right.